Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel Tarot Warrior. I'm here today to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. Please remember, this is a general reading, may or may not resonate with all the Leos out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and if none of the messages resonate, you can always check videos of your other sign placements, Moon, Venus. Maybe those videos could have additional information for you. Also, I would like to thank all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I'm truly grateful for it. And if you have not yet liked or shared or subscribed, please do subscribe. It'll help me grow as a reader. It'll help me post more videos for you in the future. And it'll help these messages, this video circulate so that more Leos can listen to these messages, and maybe they need to hear these messages. So please do like and please do subscribe. Click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time when I post your videos. I'm also open to personal reading. All the details are in the description box. You can reach out to me via email and I will get back to you with the details. So yeah, let's see what's coming up for you, Leo, in the month of October. This is an October reading, so this is applicable from whenever I post to the end of October. Okay, so let's see. I'll pull out all the cards first and then we can see what these are about. Okay, Leo. So below the deck, under the deck, you have the Nine of Cups. So this is you being on the verge of fulfilling something. There is a wish fulfillment coming for you in the month of October. You are going to, be very close to getting what you wanted. You've got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. So there is going to be a lot of celebration in the month of October. There is going to be a lot of going out with friends, having fun. Okay. There is also heartbreak. So yeah, there is something that you're getting over. I think this is something in the past. Like this is not something that has happened now, but you are getting over something. So there is that remnants of a heartbreak, but I see you trying to get over something here. Yeah, see, judgment. You are making a choice, making a judgment call with regards to something in your life in the month of October. So let's see what are the cards telling you. The challenge position for the month of October is the High Priestess. So this is you having to, you are probably, blocked from your intuition. You feel challenged when it comes to listening to your intuition, doing what you feel intuitively. This is you kind of, the challenge for you here is that you need to keep something secret. Maybe this could be with regards to your plans, and if there is something happening in your life, uh, there is a need for you to just go within and keep it to yourself at the moment, but that's coming up as a challenge, the High Priestess. You could also be thinking about a Pisces, but this is you, the challenge for you here is that there is something your intuition is trying to tell you which you are probably not listening to, or you're trying to block. So let's see what this High Priestess is about for Leos. Why does Leo have this High Priestess in October as a challenge? Why is High Priestess a challenge? Yeah, see, because there is no clarity there is no clarity with regards to something, or maybe you are just dismissing your intuition as a coincidence or something that uh, you're not taking seriously because there is a lack of clarity on something here. Okay, so yeah, that is coming up as a challenge for you. Again, Pisces, Cancer, very strong here. Three of Pentacles is shown up. So maybe this is with regards to work, with regards to something you're putting your energies into, a collaborative kind of a work or a team effort. For some of you, this could be that there's something that the universe is trying to tell you, your intuition is trying to guide you when it comes to your work situation, but there is some lack of clarity there, which is why you're not letting your intuition guide you when it comes to this, whatever this situation is. Okay, so in the past you have the Six of Swords. So I feel that there were many times in the past where you felt that you were in choppy waters, you were feeling unstable, you're feeling, very, maybe not very grounded. You were feeling like things were very up and down, there was no stability, but you managed to pull yourself away from whatever was unstable in your life, and you managed to move towards something more peaceful and calm and stable. Okay, this is also the universe trying to pull you in towards something very stable, something much more peaceful. So maybe this is a in the past you went through that transition where you were heading towards something very stable. Okay, so in the present you have the Page of Swords. So yeah, there is something here that you are guarded about. You are being careful. So I think again this is about that transition, that thing, that energy where when you're moving towards something much more stable, you don't want to mess it up. So you're just being guarded about things in general. You're just being careful. You're tiptoeing. You are trying to be very careful about what you speak, what you think, uh, which direction you go towards. Okay, this could also be a card of stalking. Maybe there is somebody stalking you online, or maybe this could be you stalking someone online. So in the future, I see Temperance. So yeah, there is stable. Finally, you do come to a place of stability. Okay, so it's a beautiful journey from where you started off with that transition where you were going towards something very stable, and then you were, being guided towards it. You were moving towards it very slowly, and then finally you achieve, or you get that place of balance in your life. This is also about healing energies. There's something that you're healing in your life. Okay, now let me just clarify this. Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords for Leos? Six of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this is with regards to your work and your stability. Okay, this is something that, like I said, maybe your work situation, your money situation was very up and down, and there was a need for you to go towards something more balanced, more stable, and the universe is pulling you into that direction of stability. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, and you are headed towards a period of stability, a period of growth, a period of hard work. Okay, so let's see. And abundance also. Money wise, I see you being more stable. Yeah, King of Cups. So some of you could be also moving towards somebody in love. King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and there is some of you are moving towards this person. Okay, and this person is somebody very sensitive, caring, okay, very matured kind of a love coming in for you. If it's not already in your life, it's something that will happen maybe in the future, immediate future. So let's see, what is this Page of Swords about? Wow. What is this Page of Swords about for Leos? Two of Wands. So yeah, this is about you going towards greener pastures. I think this is you planning, strategizing. This is you maybe wanting to travel, wanting to expand in some way, maybe work wise. You're looking for other opportunities. You're looking out there to see what's in store for you in the future. So which is why you are in this Page of Swords kind of energy, where you're tiptoeing towards something. You're moving very slowly towards something. You are doing your research when it comes to maybe you are trying to put in some research work into something which will could be with regards to travel or with regards to expansion in business. Or this could be, like I said, somebody stalking you. So while you are looking away, somebody is trying to look into what you are up to. Okay, and you are not. I don't think you are aware of that. Eight of Wands. Yeah. So you are going to hear something some information is going to come to you very quickly. If you are waiting for this information, or you could be waiting for some message. And that's coming in for you very quickly in the month of October with regards to this Two of Wands. Whatever you've been waiting for, it's coming in, rushing in towards you. Okay, so what's this Temperance energy about? Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing for you, and good things coming in. So Temperance is about balance. So like I said earlier, you were very up and down. Maybe your energies were very unstable. You felt situations around you were not grounded, not stable, but all that is changing for the better. Okay, there is more stability coming into your life. At least in the month of October, I see you being getting good news, good fortune. Okay, messages coming in, good news coming in, travel maybe for some of you. Yeah, the Empress. Some of you could also be reconciling, okay, with somebody. Uh, Especially the Empress, there could be a situation which you see a lot of growth and potential in, and maybe you are reconnecting with somebody, or this could be work where you're going back to something which you feel has a lot of scope of growth and abundance, okay, which will get you a lot of stability and abundance in life. So, what is the advice for you in the month of October? Is again that wheel that we saw. Okay, so again, like I said, there is a good message coming in for you. You probably don't see it coming, or you probably are worried about what is going to come for you in the future. But it's all good, is what the universe is saying. Okay, there are good things coming in for you. The Temperance again. So if all the cards are repeating itself, okay, so there is, like I said, the advice for you is to heal from something, to bring about a balance in your life, so that you can enjoy this change of fortune. Okay, so I think it's connected because you can experience the full potential of the wheel only when you've healed from something completely. And the advice here from the universe is to heal, okay, to bring that balance in your life, to bring that balance of energy, so that you can invite the fresh energy, that new energy in your life, which is so good for you, which is bringing in so much of good news and good fortune. Yeah, the Hermit. So again, the advice for you is to take some time off. The Hermit is also the sign of a wise man. So do that research. Take some time off for yourself and heal yourself from something. Bring that balance. Uh, if you want to take some time off, go somewhere, be by yourself, do that because what's coming in for you is something very awesome. Okay, so take that time off if needed. What do you not see coming towards you? The hidden factor is the Ten of Cups. So there is a beautiful relationship coming in for you. Okay, this could also be relationship with, I mean, a beautiful family life or a beautiful time with family, beautiful connection. Okay, there is something very fulfilling coming in for you. You don't see it yet. Maybe with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, something that you were not interested in before. Or this, so this could be somebody you know. Maybe they had come towards you offering you something in the past and you were not very interested before, or this could be vice versa. You had probably gone to this person in the past, they were not interested, but now there is that 10 of cups coming in for you from this person. Yeah, 3 of cups. See, a strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio showing up. So this is reuniting, reconciling, celebrations. Okay, there is a need, there is something that you will celebrate in the month of October. Okay, there is a reason for you to celebrate in the month of October. That is this 10 of cups. You don't see that coming. Now, outcome for you is the Magician. So you are manifesting something consciously, unconsciously. You are manifesting something in your life. Okay, there is also the death and the rebirth. So maybe you're manifesting a transformation, you're manifesting a fresh energy, you could be manifesting a new beginning. Okay, and there is that devil. So I think there is a bit of a obsession here. Maybe there is some toxicity with you, or maybe you find that there is something, some toxic energy around you. Okay, we'll clarify and see what these cards are about. All major arcanas, by the way. You've got the Magician, which is at number 1. You've got the Death, which is at number 13, and then you've got the Devil at the number 15. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, or an Aries. So let's see what this Magician card is about. You could also be dealing with a Virgo, but I think this could be you. You may have some Virgo placements in your chart. So yeah, the Magician is about is this Tower. Okay, so you are manifesting something which will rock your world, quite literally. Okay, so the Tower need not be a bad energy. It's sometimes even good. So you are manifesting something which is so shocking. Maybe it's shocking for you because you don't see that happening at the moment. Maybe when you are manifesting it, you would be like, you would be thinking like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous, I can't even believe it. But this is something that you're manifesting, something that is out of the world, something which is very shocking, and something that is going to change your life upside, like completely, like a 360-degree change. Okay, I think that's what you're manifesting, a complete overhaul of your life, or a relationship, or a career. Okay, so take how it resonates. But what I feel is you are manifesting something huge. Okay, something huge which is going to change your life in a very drastic way. Now you will know what that is, okay, if you resonate with this. Yes, the 10 of Pentacles, that abundance in money, that abundance, that stability in money, career, your family life. Okay, maybe right now you think that's almost impossible to have or achieve, but that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting that stability, that abundance, that feeling of having everything. Okay, so that's what you're manifesting, most of you at least. So what is this death and the rebirth about? The Chariot. So yeah, there was some ending, there is a transformation, and now you're moving on quickly. Things are moving for you in your life very quickly. Things are, and towards success, obviously, but there is huge transformation. There is something that's moving in a quick pace. Okay, what is this Chariot about? 10 of Swords. Yeah, so there was an ending. there was a ending where you felt like that's it, this is the end of everything. Okay, but now you're moving away from that energy, you're moving towards something better, because there is nothing after the 10 of swords, there's no 11 of swords. So you have completed a very painful cycle in your life, and now you what it's like rising from the ashes. Okay, Leo, you are kind of coming out of the most difficult time of your life and going towards something very successful. Okay, this is like huge transformation, because you've got the death and the rebirth, and that's again with this 10 of swords and the chariot, it's all good energies. You're coming out of something very painful. Okay, so let's see, what is this devil energy about? The emperor. Yeah, so this is about, the emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with, but there is a certain kind of a obsession, maybe, or this is somebody in your life who is very, who has a lot of say in your life, who is an important person, who you look up to, who maybe you take advice from, somebody elder to you in a place of power. But there is something very toxic between with this person or between the two of you. Okay, the energy is very toxic. Maybe it could be with regards to this emperor who is trying to tell you things, and maybe you feel that the energy is very toxic. Maybe you don't like the advice this person is giving, or maybe you feel this person is interfering too much into your life, in your life. Yeah, see, just when I said that the emperor could be interfering in your life, there is some deceit, some sneaky behavior here, which you don't see coming. It's some, it's like this person is trying to get away with something, hoping that you won't notice. So, and they are looking back to see if you have realized that they are being sneaky. So this person, the emperor, could be somebody, like I said, maybe they are somebody you look up to, and maybe they portray a certain image which you believe, and you believe in them. But I would just say be careful, because maybe what they show on the outside is not what they are in the inside. Okay, there is some kind of a cheating, lying, deceitful kind of an energy with this person. So don't believe everything this person says. Okay, so if you are getting advice from somebody, just use your head and don't blindly follow advice. Like, just think about it, see how it helps you, and don't blindly follow anything. So let's pick up some additional messages for you, Leo. uh, you've got the Prince of Autumn: dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So yeah, this is uh, you know the this is this is the universe trying to tell you to be cautious and wise. Okay, and meticulous, and pay attention to the detail. Okay, and be kind to others. This could be somebody in your energy who is like this. Also, somebody very dependable, protective. The Nine of Summer: wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So this was under your deck. In the other deck, you had the Nine of Cups. This is equivalent to the Nine of Cups. So yeah, there is something very magical that's coming true for you. And you also got the Magician. So you're manifesting, and you are manifesting something huge in your life. The Ten of Autumn: So, yeah, this is again the Ten of Pentacles coming up twice now for you. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So, like I said, maybe you will come into abundance in such a, and that's what you're manifesting, right? You're manifesting this abundance where you don't have to worry about your kids or your future generations even. Okay, you're manifesting something huge there, and that's coming up in your outcome, so it's quite possible that you will get that. Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So yeah, there is something you're walking away from. This is the Eight of Cups. So the universe here is trying to tell you that let go of things that are not working out in your favor. You are now elevating to a more to a place where you want something more meaningful in your life. You're not looking for temporary pleasures, and it's time for you to move on from things that are not happening for you. Okay, so Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated with you in some way. If it did, please do give me a like, share, and a subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another reading. Till then, take care. Bye.